What is good? What is good, everybody? It's your boy Cam. I just want to give some feedback from last week's game between the Wings and the Phoenix Mercury, and they came out with a huge win. Three rookies were in double figures, and the Wings are shorthanded right now with Maddie Secrets out, Dejanay Carrington out, and Arike Uncle out as well. Arike has a thumb injury. Maddie Secrets is still recovered from her knee, and then Dejanay is still having a rib injury. And tonight is actually the rematch between the Wings and the Phoenix Mercury as they take on as they're playing in Phoenix tonight at 9 o'clock, late tonight. But what I do want to talk about the past previous game when they played at home. So Isaiah James had her career high with 28 points, and then Paige Beckers finished with 23. JJ Quinterly finished with 17, and Lee Rue finished with 12 points and 11 rebounds, which was her first double-double of the season playing with Dallas. But the good thing is we got Louisa back and Tierra McCowan back, and honestly, we got size now. We can get some rebounds and everything, but we still need to get our other girls back from their injury. And now we got a tough 3-game road trip coming up for the Wings. Wednesday night, they take on Chicago Sky in Chicago. And this Sunday, they take on the Indiana Fever this Sunday afternoon at 12 o'clock on ABC. So I just hope Caitlin Clark comes back by Wednesday or this weekend. I just hate that she's been out for like 5 games in a row with a groin injury. I think all these injuries has been coming from her getting cheap shots so much. It's like they're just so jealous of her because she's growing the game so much in the WNBA. She's getting the most attention, and like y'all they just need to go work out and go work harder, and just one day the WNBA players will appreciate everything Caitlin has done, and yeah, they're trying to like purposely, seriously injure her just because she's been growing the game so much and she's getting looked at the most. That's just bullshit. Y'all want girls in the WNBA are just jealous of her. That's shit's really been pissing me off. But now that I talked about that, but I think if the Wings could do it again tonight, if these girls can play like they did on last week against the Phoenix Mercury at home, we have an opportunity to win tonight. And they keep playing like this, I think the Wings are going to be a really good basketball team. They keep playing the way they playing. And I think Chris Coclanis has kind of finally figured out his rotations, but we still got to get Arike Uncle back, even though she's been on and off. But the last game she played real well, even though Paige was out with a knee injury. But I think they were just sitting her out just because it was back-to-back. They didn't want to risk her getting hurt, I think, which was smart. And I'm just so glad that Paige finally got to meet her favorite player, Kyrie Irving, at the game. It's just so glad that she finally got to meet him. And she got to meet him and Kate Cunningham as well. And she got to meet Cooper Flagg. And I'm excited to see what Cooper Flagg is going to do in Dallas. And now that I've talked about the Wings and everything, and now I do want to talk about this NBA Summer League games that's coming up. It actually kind of just started. They had the California Classic, and then they had the Summer League games in Utah. Bronny James had 45 points the last game he played. I think he's starting to develop in the league more now. I think Bronny's finally catching up, but will he be good as his dad? Fuck no. Hell no. He will never be good as his dad. Like I said, y'all want to criticize LeBron's son and hate on him so much. Y'all can just take y'all's negativity out somewhere else. It's like y'all just jealous because Bronny is just making millions of dollars just to sit on the bench, and he gets to spend more time with his father. He spent time with his dad. It's like, I mean, true, that is true. He only got to the NBA because of his dad. But like I said, this is the first time in NBA history that a father and son are on the same team. And I'm happy for LeBron. He gets to spend more time with his son playing with him before he retires. I'm happy for LeBron. I mean, he may irritate me, kinda, but I'm just so glad he's playing with his son in the NBA. So, do you want to talk about this summer league schedule for this Thursday? This Thursday night, the Mavericks summer league game is against the Los Angeles Lakers. So Cooper Flag and Bronny will be facing off each other, and that game's at 7 o'clock in Vegas, and that's gonna be a lot of matchup. That's gonna be a packed house in Vegas for everybody to see that. And Bronny did state this that he's gonna lock up Cooper Flag, and good luck with that. Just good luck with that, Bronny. Now he said that. Now I really want to watch see what was going to happen with them two going at it with each other. But I expect it to be a good game. But we'll have to see. And they what they did just for the summer league roster, who they got is Ryan Nembhard, and his brother plays for the Indiana Pacers. And I kind of figured that because they actually kind of look alike. And hopefully he makes the team. And who they also added back to the summer league roster. He was on the summer league roster last year with 7'5" Jamarian Sharp, and of course he was trying to make the roster for the spot for the team for the Mavericks, and obviously he didn't make it even though he's 7'5". Honestly, the Mavericks could have used him with all these guys out with injuries, but somebody in the NBA will eventually pick him up. I believe Jamarian Sharp will get picked by somebody. The thing is, what's wrong with Jamarian Sharp? He can't run up and down the court really well. He gets tired out very fast, but he does need to bulk up some more. He is very skinny for his size, but he's a great defender. I like how Jamarian Sharp plays defense. He rebounds like real well. Now I felt like there was one game in the preseason last year, Jamarian Sharp showed out like real well, but I just don't think he'll end up making the roster this spot just because we got so much talent on the team for the Mavericks. You already got Kai Jones are probably going to be on the roster as well. But I wish they would cut Dwight Powell. I don't know why the hell is he on this freaking team. Kai Jones should be taking Dwight Powell's spot. He should be the third stringer. I'm just calling it when I see it. And Kai Jones played so well against the Sacramento Kings, the game I went to when everybody was out injured. He had like 19 or 21 points. And he was averaging about 13 points a game with all these injuries going down. And then Kai Jones deserves like a contract with the Mavericks. He deserves it. I don't know why Nico just wants to keep Dwight Powell so much. Just because he's been here for so long. Nah, you gotta cut him, man. I'm just gonna be straight up with you. So there was another trade that happened today, and John Collins was traded to the Los Angeles Clippers, and Norman Powell was traded to the Miami Heat, which was really crazy. Now I think the Clippers are going to be a pretty tough team. I think they might be even better now they got John Collins playing for the Clippers now. I think they're going to be a tough team. And there's also a big thing that was also happened yesterday. So Chris Paul has officially announced that this upcoming fall season will be his final season in the NBA. After that, he's officially retiring. Man, I'm going to miss Chris Paul when he retires from the NBA. 21 years playing the league? Wow, man. It don't seem like it's been that long, but it has. I just hate for Chris Paul not to get a ring at all. He should have had one 4 years ago when when he was on the Phoenix Suns. They played the Milwaukee Bucks. They was up 2-0 in the series, and Giannis just went off the last after game 3, and they just won the series just like that. Man, that was Chris Paul's. Like, obviously that was probably his last chance to get a ring, and too bad he ended up not getting one. And there's been some it's been some tough news that what Kyrie Irving said about his return from his ACL injury, and he did say this that he has no prediction that when he'll be back by the in the season going to next year. And honestly, I understand, I respect this what he's saying. It's like Kyrie wants to be 1,000% healthy. He wants to recover fully. And Kyrie is getting a little old now too. He won't be the same once he's back from his ACL injury. I just hate it. I was at the game when he tore his ACL. And he had a rough path through the NBA after he was disrespected by the Boston fans and Brooklyn fans as well. But he's finally found a home in Dallas, and we love him. I mean, I was kind of wrong about Kyrie. I thought he was a team cancer. It turns out he wasn't once I found out exactly what happened while he's in Boston. The Boston fans were just like hating on him when he was out with the injury. And then Boston and Brooklyn fans got mad at him for not getting the vaccine and everything. Like I said, he's a grown man. He makes his own decisions. Like, he has the right to stand up for himself. And he doesn't need those people in Boston and Brooklyn. And then they're gonna yell Kyrie sucks. Like, bullshit, man. Like, why don't you go out there and play 1-on-1 against him? Once he's fully healed, why don't y'all go out there and play 1-on-1 against him? I bet y'all won't even beat Kyrie at 1-on-1 since y'all want to talk about he sucks. And for a fact, and the Mavericks beat Boston in their home place in February, that just shows like he shut y'all up real quick and he doesn't suck. And I'm just glad Kyrie finally showed up playing in Boston. Yes, he struggled playing in Boston in the finals last year. That's how he ended up losing. But Luka did his thing though last year in the finals. But I just hate to see Luka go like that, and it still don't even feel right with him not being here. And they officially have signed DeAndre Ayton to the Lakers, and that's a good pickup for the Lakers. And now they got a big, so I believe their backup big will be Jackson Hayes, and I'm just happy that the Lakers finally got a big, and they obviously that was what they're missing. I believe the Lakers will be a pretty good team. But I'm curious to see what Austin Reeves is going to do, if he's going to stay with the Lakers or leave, since he declined a 4-year deal. I think he wants more than a 4-year deal. And LeBron talking about he wants to compete for a championship. I'm like, those days are over now, LeBron. You can just get ready to retire, or you want to wait for Bryce to come in, that's cool. But the Mavericks better not trade for LeBron, and then I'm going to say this, LeBron, you're not welcome to Dallas. I don't need you trying to be superhero every freaking game, and I don't want you to have to take over so much. And like Klay Thompson won't even like playing with you, since y'all and they two didn't get along when they played against each other in the finals. It's like we don't need a crybaby on our team, because again, we've dealt with Luka. He was obviously worse than LeBron was when he was fussing and pouting. Like. And then Cleveland didn't want him as well. It seems like nobody in the NBA wants LeBron. Nico better not make this move for LeBron. You can't get rid of all these players. We can't do that. It's like we got a team. In the future, 2 or 3 years from now, this will be Cooper Flagg's team in the future. LeBron, you can stay your ass in LA with LeBron. Just stay your ass in LA and just. You're not welcome to Dallas. I'm going to tell you that right now. I love your game, LeBron, but you already got 4 rings, so you're good, man. That's all I'm going to say. But I will see you on the next podcast, and hopefully the Dallas Wings will win tonight, and hopefully we will get Enrique, Dejounte, Matty Secrets back in the lineup. Hopefully Wednesday night or this Sunday when they play the Indiana Fever.